Yo, yeah, peace and electricity, beautiful, lovely, effing gorgeous, man. I don't even know really how to like your nature, your air, your water, most certainly fire, and well, I said everything right. Earth, air, wind, fire. Well, not wind, water. Sorry, pardon me. Your water flow, breathe. I would have brought y'all into all my sets and my whole journey throughout the night, but I was listening to the super panel, and I wasn't even going to say the names, but it was so fire, and I actually got to miss some of it, so I'm going to go to the beginning and start it over. One second. Brother Rich for number one. Number two, it was, hey, we got people out here late. What they got going on? Number two, 19 Keys. Number three, Black Dot. Number four, Cam Bada. Number five, Loaded Lux. Super panel, mad information. Definitely a bunch of vibrational, frequent based individuals. They all have a particular frequency and ability for displaying their creative thoughts and powers on how they resonate or frequency with the community of people like us. Somebody up there drunk or something. I don't know what's going on. They moving around and stuff. They got me moving around with them. They stalling their car and they got their lights on. Alright, I guess this video might get cut short, but I was gonna bring y'all on the what's it called with me, but I'm not. I changed my mind. Can y'all still see me? A little bit. I changed my mind. I ain't gonna bring y'all on the whole tour with me, cause you know we got other random stuff going on at the moment. But peace to the gods. It was a lovely effing panel. It's a new year coming in, y'all. We call this something like, what I call it is a platonic etheric earthquake that's happening right now. Now, happened in 2022. You can even say, you can stretch it as far back, or who knows how far into the future as you would like, Yeah, I guess, they probably up there trying to get nasty or something, but you know what? I'm going to keep it going. We're going to do stuff that we usually don't do, because I usually don't do stuff like this. I will usually cut the video, and you get what I'm saying? But you know what I do know for sure, and I always told y'all, and I live by 100%, where I'm at right now, which is outside in nature, covered by the trees, the leaves, the water, and who is this? Oh my, what's popping out here? Oh, they turned around. All right, so I thought that was Pittsburgh for a second too, little efforts, but it's not. The leaves, the branches, the air, we got clouds up there, we got a few, you know what I mean? Stars, we got the moon. Whatever you see, whatever it is, I'm protected by it. I'm shielded, I'm cloaked in a particular sheath of mysticism, I guess you could say. That's how I look at it. So, typically, like where I was before, I would take the light off, you know what I'm saying? I would, whatever. Take the light off myself, basically. But, I am light. Why not have the light on me? And, I spread it as much as I could. I want y'all to keep spreading it as much and frequent as possible. But let's not forget about the panel. Now, this will be a suggestion. Obviously, this will be a download. That's probably already in, you know what I'm saying? I made it before they made it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Or however you want to look at it. The frequency been tethered, and there will be a project or a ceremonial vibration created by those 5 people on that panel that will live long throughout history. There's already, things of that nature, but that was a particular panel You know what I'm saying? Like from, you know, some elders coming down to, you know, a little younger, and I don't want to say elders like that, because just say like a 20-year range of age. I don't know, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, it's beautiful, and that would be a nice tune to be tuned by. But all right, let's get this set out the way real quick. Pardon me 1 second, family. They probably think that's kind of bright in my face. Let me move this just a little bit, y'all, for the moment. 1 second. I don't even know if y'all can see me, but y'all can hear me. Give me like 20 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, where we going? I guess I can't blame people for doing them when them is being done. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it be. You don't really let nobody stop you from moving. So, you know, I can't say nothing. 1 second, one more again. Like I always say, we don't seek perfection, because who knows what perfection is? I wonder how that's even a word. Like, why they even made that in the dictionary, along with a plethora of other things they done and made. Yeah, it's me. They just stopped to roll up or snort a line or use the bathroom. Type in destination in the GPS. Who knows? Who knows? But they out of here. Good thing I didn't stop it, right? Because now y'all get to vibe with me and chill. It's late night, but it warmed up on this side of the coast. It went from 8 degrees, feeling below zero, 24, 48 hours later, 50, 60 degrees. I ain't gonna complain. Light came back out last couple days. Pardon me. Look like a movie when you outside. You pay attention. There's a fine thing going on at the moment, and yeah, that's like right in my eye. There's a fine thing going on at the moment. All you gotta do is slow down, disconnect from people. I would say, I do recommend, obviously, disconnecting from electronics. At the moment, that's what's dragging me. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. But I don't know, there's a bunch I've been wanting to talk about for the last couple of days. Oh, I ain't done. 1 second. My bad. Over here talking. I got disappeared for a little bit, family. But y'all know, whatever. Might not even post the whole guide anyway. It looked like it almost want to be a full moon for real. I don't think it's supposed to be. I didn't check. It's super cloudy. This looked like what you would consider like a witch night in a childhood movie or book that you read coming up. Looks pretty darn magnificent out here. Just the shape of the branches. 1 second, I'll be right back. Still here with your family. I don't know if I'm done or not. And I brought the wrong water. I brought the water that I can't chug and get like a good clean taste. Don't get me wrong, it's the same water, it's just got different components. I might have dropped some in my pocket since it was open. Excuse me. Whew. Ate some bull cap today, man. Messed up my stomach instantly, had me. I don't even know what really had me looking. I don't know, I got some mashed potatoes from somewhere. No, I shouldn't be eating mashed potatoes, but you know, ain't perfect. I do still have some good stuff with me in my travels. Got a few berries on me, and an oh so juicy pear. Them pears be so juicy and watery, man. I mean, there's really almost, even in any weather, you might not be able. I'm not sure. I don't have a knowledgeable green history or experience, right? So either way though, you can most certainly eat fruit all throughout the year. The grapes might not always be good, the watermelons, whatever, cantaloupes, things like that. Pears, apples, oranges. Now, I guess because the skin's still on it, it won't change the color, but you know, usually when you know, peel an apple, I would assume water the same thing because it almost give me like the idea of a potato. But you know, the ears start to hit it at brown fast. But to get the bowling ball wax and all the chemicals and protectant layers they put on it for travels, dip it in some hot water. God said, dip it in some hot water a few times. Get that off and still eat the skin. See me, I just eating the skin. I mean, just peeling the skin. I don't even eat it. Just peel it off. Let me get to the, you know what I mean? And I know the skin be having a healthy, you know what I mean? It's fibers and nutrients, minerals that the inside of the fruit don't have. We have a night lurker out here. Someone else likes the dark. They're not scared of dawn. I don't know why people be scared of dawn. I mean, you can look at dawn as an individual. You can look at dawn as a figure. You can look at dawn as a thought. You can look at dawn as a power. You can look at dawn as me. You can look at dawn as my seed. You may see dawn as a deed. I said that wasn't hard. Now that's just a gentleman walking a dog, or a lady. A gentleman. It's kind of late for a lady, but you know, you'll definitely see them here and there. And it is one of those days where, you know, it's a popping day in the city, and the weather's nice. And it's right before the new year, so it's gonna be super booming out. It's gonna be a lot going on, a lot of energy transfer. It's gonna be, I mean, you know, we ain't gotta act like it ain't about to happen. There will be a bunch, multiple different situations and incidents that go on within a 48-hour span. From the time that I'm making this, 48 hours, it will be chaos. Not that it hasn't been chaos 48 hours previously, or, you know, all of 22, whatever the case may be, right? But this particular shift in like a community type frequency that's about to go on, because there's about to be a bunch of people doing the same thing at the same time, all at once, not even realizing that. You get what I'm saying? The type of, you know what I'm saying? The type of torque field they're creating. It's about to be super wild. Watch. And now that I'm able to see something of that magnitude, now that I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, the water I got with me, like I said, it's the same water, just different components. And the water I got with me is good. It's just not that. It's actually better than the one that I want. It's just, it's not something you drink to like chug and get hydrated from. It's probably weird with the video of me standing up. I'm surprised there's still people out here walking, but he's an older gentleman, so it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But the world is diffy out here right now. Everybody's on a bully. They've been up to the jerk. That's just what's going on. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta just, you know, stay vigilant. Stay throwing up the peace sign. Feel me? Stay elevating. Like, it's easy. It's super easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's easy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's easy to go backwards. It's easy to, you know what I'm saying? And maybe in a lot of what, not maybe, I could see in some ways where, I can see in some points in my life, right? Where, obviously multiple points, but I'm thinking about like particular moments right now. Pardon me while this plane go past. I don't even know, but I could go back to particular. I don't even know what I was about to say now. I was staring at the plane. I don't know. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Alright, so what I was thinking is I could think of like a particular realm in my life where maybe my actions, well, I don't know, so that's why I say maybe, but I can see if my actions aren't lining up with my heart in a way. But it's weird because, you know, how things go on, and maybe it's not even meant to be understood. That could be a big problem. Like, with everything that I think, like, instead of, I don't know, it's super hard to explain. But either way, I don't even want to get off subject and get to rambling about stuff that everybody won't catch, almost nobody, because it'll just sound like gibberish coming off my mind, not being super direct with my message the way that most individuals are, right? So, you know the message. Love someone, teach someone, reach someone. Don't preach to no one unless you're walking in that light. And I don't care what you're doing. You could be 300 pounds, right? You could be maybe not the most attractive in the face, right? You can be not the wealthiest, just above water or maybe even below the waterline. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing one thing individually every day to better yourself as a person, to better someone next to you as an individual, to just be bright. And I don't always mean like read a book, or that means just be bright. Go outside, be bright, shine on somebody. We need you to shine on somebody. That's the message. That's what we doing. Shine on somebody. Pour into them. It's whatever. Like, yeah, your cup need, refilled here and there, and it gets daunting and tiresome and repetitive. All of those things. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We're gonna keep pushing it to the people. And who's the people? You're the people. If you want to be the person, you're that. If not, then that's fine too. But you're still the people. You just don't know it yet. You're just not aware. I know that. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us are already there. And it didn't take the big... Maybe I could hear that, huh? I ain't gonna say where it's at. It's not my business to be saying that on camera. But I was like 11, 12. I ain't count. Like 12 shots. So I'm gonna assume in like 10 to 15 minutes I'll see some blue and red lights towards that area. But like I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. Because as soon as I heard it, I just had to stop and make sure I was hearing what I thought I was hearing. And that'd be the messed up part, because I'm so far away, right? Like, and a lot of people don't think of that. I'm so far away that, let's just say they was shooting in the air or whatever. Like, one of those bullets could still come straight this way. Because I'm like at an elevated position, and in their mind it would be like a wooded area maybe, depending on where they're at. But I used to always think like that, bad stuff like that, like, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what type of mindset that was. It was a super pessimistic, there's another word I want to find for it. Like, but in my mind, it wasn't like me wanting the worst thing to happen or necessarily expecting the worst thing to happen, but me just being aware of the worst thing that can happen. Like, oh, stuff, look where I'm at right now. This could happen. I used to be the wildest, craziest things. Like, I don't even, in this lifetime, in my experience, got an animal walking through the woods somewhere close. Try to hear how heavy it is or how soft it is. I did see a couple of ears when I pulled up, but in my experience, in this lifetime, right, I don't have any, like, let me see, when I was having these thoughts, I can't even remember if I had like a shell shock type experience or like a devastating, traumatizing like shock. You get what I'm saying? Like most people of our hue or these environments experience, no matter what type of walk of life they come from, they still experience it, right? Just because of who they are and where they are. So me, I don't remember those shocking type, you get what I'm saying, shock experiences was like boom, that happened. But I could remember like being a teenager and always like being in any environment, no matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, like it's me driving in the car, and I ain't even got no reason to think like this, but I see like I just stop at a stoplight and ride down the street, whatever it may be, especially standing somewhere. That's why I always had this thing like I don't mind being. I mean, I ain't even gonna act like I'm not a project dude. I'm not chilling in projects outside. Yes, I have been in almost every project in the city. There they go. Hope everyone's okay. But you know, like I said, 48 hours. That's in this guide. I said it. It'll be chaotic. I don't even know if the moon's full, but yeah, they coming from different ways. They'll be over there in a minute. But I didn't have that. That sound like a deer trotting through the. He heavy, whatever that is. But it was weird because they was running in a way where it looked like it was not deer. It was like they was like mountain lions or some goofy stuff. But like I'm saying though, I'm surprised I can't see the lights. I could follow the sirens and tell where they came from and where they're going, but I can't see no lights. I was getting close, like it's coming here. Back to my story though. I didn't have that experience. Like, you know, there's a lot of us that at 7, 5. Oh, but let me get back. Like, alright, I done been in about every project, but I'm not no project dude. I wasn't raised in the projects. No slight to anyone that does, that has been, or still reside there. But that's not my experience, like living in the projects. Yes, I stayed in projects temporarily, situational throughout my lifetime, but that's not like my experience. Like, so it's not like I have, you know, a long time in the projects where I see people getting killed and shot at and, you know, a bunch of violent, traumatic experience. So I don't have that shock like most individuals have. Most individuals of our hue and experience, right? I didn't see not one light, but they going somewhere. Although I didn't have those experiences, right? As a teenager, I could say like for sure 16, 17, but I want to say even like, you know, before that, I would have these thoughts where it's like you would really think I had like a project type experience, and it's really just like the program that was so heavily applied and absorbed, right? Because it got to be absorbed for me to have this thought process. I would just be riding down the street, nothing going on. I never had an experience that would make me think this way, but I would just stop at a red light and look up out a window and think like, dad, this is a bad position. And I ain't got to go into detail or nothing. Y'all get what I'm saying? All the time, like it was like a thing of mine. It's like, so when I speak of the projects, like I don't like projects. I don't like so many windows. I hate windows like that. And that was in the same realm, in the same thought process that I hated what I'm doing right now. I hated lights. I hated cameras. Anything emitting a frequency. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like windows. So it goes to show also that these are things that typically make me uncomfortable. Like I can't even explain the type of flow that I get eternally when I get these uncomfortable moments, right? But y'all just seen me in an uncomfortable moment, and I let myself be vulnerable. I stuck it out, I then in the video, I'm gonna try to do another set too, since I'm still talking and people out here. I mean, it's normal though. It's sad to say, but it's normal. People's gonna shoot and kill over nothing, like. And I really don't see. I don't know. I do see. You know, they. I'm gonna change the subject real quick. Like I said though, I didn't have that experience. That was a program that was applied and absorbed from wherever, however, I don't even know, because that's not my experience. I didn't have an experience that's shocking where I should be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's children, I know children that had terrible experiences where it effed them up for their whole life. You get what I'm saying? Where they remember it like, this happened and I never slept the same, I never walked to school the same, I never, you know what I'm saying, got in the car the same, whatever the case may be. I never slept over nobody's house again. I never ate nobody's food. I never accepted a drink from anybody. You don't know what people's experience may be that throw them off for 10, 20, 30 years. The point to growth and progression and ascension is for you to remember that thing, if possible. Well, it's possible. You just got to apply the exercises, the patience, the focus to bring those memories back, right? So you could bring them back. I was going to jump to another topic. I forgot what I was about to jump to. I could really talk all day to y'all about a bunch of different stuff, but that's how you want to do that right there. You want to take whatever that situation is, because I don't even know. The program is super strong because I don't even have that experience, but I'm living it in my reality. Makes zero sense. Makes no sense in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's like, and this is the polar opposite of it, right? That's like me seeing movies with people flying, but in my life, I'm telling myself I can't fly. Like, how stupid is that? In the programming, they telling me this is going on, and I'm seeing this, and they reporting that, and I'm hearing chatter about this. But in my reality, that's not what's going on. Like, I don't know. I still don't understand it. The only thing conclusion I could come to is what I alluded to earlier in the guide, and what I always allude to in my guides and my program. They walk with me. So when I be, peaced out to everybody, and you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not too egotistical to walk away. I saved plenty of lives, and flip that around, I'm pretty sure my life has been saved plenty of times also. I just don't know about it. No, there's moments where I know, where I can recount, like, yeah, okay, that could have went, you know what I'm saying, or why didn't this happen? So yes, I can remember those moments, but as far as like a vibrational reaction or interaction, I saved plenty of lives. I'm not too big, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what? And I be knowing, like, there's been times, like, it's okay for you to walk away from a robbery, or to get out of a robbery, or, you know what I'm saying, an altercation, a fight, a car crash, a road rage incident, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to indulge. You don't have to come down to someone's level when you already know where you at, when you already know what you do, you already know how you move, you know your abilities, you get what I'm saying? Like, and maybe it's only for people that has been tested to certain limits. I'm not sure, you get what I'm saying? Your experience will speak for yourself. But in my experience, like, I don't have to. Granted, there are still things personally that I want to do, but that isn't in conflict with another person. You know what I'm saying? That's not us, at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking to that. Everything else, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hate in my heart. I'd say that. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Figure it out with me, family. That's why we here. You know what I'm saying? a dialogue upon building, upon growing, understanding certain things that we might not have always knew. And it's not that it was, I don't know about that availability stuff. That's kind of like a ploy. I don't know. I didn't live in certain times or whatever. All that's a confusion. Let me get this last set real quick, fam. Nose running. Tired of hearing sirens. My nickname ought to be Myron. I'm not desiring the shiring. 1 second. I'm gonna recount back to this real quick. I love all those gentlemen on that panel in a way, and I believe y'all love me the same. You're my brother, I believe y'all feel I'm your brother. I'll never incite you to downgrade or on a downward spiral. A downward spiral. Pardon me, I'm trying to catch my breath and speak. Also, most certainly lock arms on the frontest of lines. Let's do that real quick, right? Let's get that out there. Most certainly lock arms on the most frontest of lines. Not the front line, not the side line, not the mid line, the back line, on the frontest of lines. You know what I'm saying? You might have a whole bunch of woke, you know what I'm saying, decoys basically. I'm already in the mix. You know what I'm saying? We mess around and walk through the back of them. I'm like, what's up, family? If you follow, you follow. But we love y'all. I love everybody that was in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The frequencies be felt. Pardon me, I'm just admiring something going on. But yeah. What am I missing? Let me get back to this real quick. It's the end of the year. We got Brothers Kings. Again? Now that was closer. That was 5 shots. Maybe a revolver. I don't want to sound like a pro. I'm not. That was closer though, so I guess there'll be some more sirens going towards that area. See? Not usually in the park late night. This is a little later than usual. Forgot what I was about to say. This is all going on one direction from where I'm at. Pardon me. The moon's fully cloaked right now. Can't see nothing. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna get up out of here. They shooting too much. Alright, we done with the move for the night. Feel me? They up to the jerk out here tonight. No surprise. Here they come again from the same direction they came from before, going to a different location. But I'm gonna walk y'all with me while I go up there. 1 second. Sound like one of the punk ass presidents in transit or something. Sound like somebody got a motorcade. All these dumbass sirens. Pardon my language. All these goofy sirens. Sound like some Ambos and some Pittsburgh. That's what it sound like. But listen. Oh, y'all can't see me at all, huh? Maybe I should have left the light on a little bit. I guess I got to a little bit, huh? Nose probably running, but we about to walk into the light. Oh, I can see me. There we go. Then it's gonna get dark again. But we ain't perfect. We don't strive for it. It's all good, family. We here together on a journey. F what everybody think. F how they feel. It really ain't real. 1 second. Yo. We ain't perfect. I'm about 60 seconds off a push. Look what I'm doing. Oh well, that's me. And people probably gonna hate this when they see it, especially this part. Maybe now I could put the light on. 1 second. It's real out here today, man. It's messed up. I hope everybody, I can't even say I hope everybody's okay, because why that's my wish? That's not the truth. Like, how delusional is that? For me to be like, oh, they shooting. Hope the paramedics made it in time. I hope no one died. I hope they didn't get hit. How naive, delusional, wired is that, right? How programmed is that to be like, oh, hope everyone's fine? No, someone's most likely, I mean, it's unfortunate, but let's be honest. The way those sirens is going, someone's most likely on their way to the hospital and or laying in the middle of the street somewhere. Someone's somewhere dead at the moment, more than likely. That's just what goes on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And to act like something different is happening is just like, all right, where are you living? Feel me? Like, what type of time and planet you on when you thinking you hear? And you know the crazy part, right? You could kind of gauge like what's going on when you hear gunshots. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of disseminate on your own merit and terms. Just put that down. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Alright, now put that down too. Alright. But you could kind of disseminate and determine on your own merit just off of the gunshots heard or shot, or you know, however you want to classify it, right? On what's being done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of action is being took? Is it like a car getting shot at, a house getting shot up? It's unfortunate. A person getting shot or shot at. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they turning in here again. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Nope, that's the same car. I swear it is. See, I was gonna take y'all on a walk up the steps with me. I don't know what they on. I swear that's the same car, y'all. They come in stalling and turning around and doing goofy stuff like they did last time. Yeah, that look like them. Yeah, I don't like them. Although I know I'm protected by divine. Alright, let me turn this off. 1 second, y'all. Let me get with y'all. Although I know divine got me, I ain't naive. So when I be saying that, don't think, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here just lolly manolly, head in the cloud. And whatever they're doing, they keep turning their inside light on. So it's like somebody's leaving their friend's house claiming they're going to go smoke a cigarette and coming to blow a line of coke or something in the parking lot. Or smoke some crack. Pardon me, beautiful family. I had to do that. And I'm going to sit up here for a second while they sit down there and delay my exit. Crazy, right? But I'm going to kick it with y'all. What happened? But I'm going to tell y'all this. This is the part of the world we live in, right? Now, I'm on my way to the store yesterday. Quick little store run, right? And I get there. Matter of fact, I ain't get there. I'm pulling up. Oh, the water's frozen up here. I'm surprised it's that cold out. That's different. Alright. Why somebody's running out of gas? That's different. Pardon this noise real quick. I don't even want to talk. And I don't want to burn my finger. But listen. We're going to let them blow their coat. No judgment. Smoke they crack, whatever. Listen, but yesterday I pulled up to the store. Quick little store run. There's a fire truck in front of me. And they pulling into their garage or whatever. and I see a car like almost like they was waiting behind it for the fire truck to get in the garage, but the car like pulled over. I basically like pulled up behind it, and this man moved so quick. Not that I was watching him, but you know what I'm saying? By the time I got there, he wasn't even in the car. And I'm looking around like, where he go? I ain't seen him walking. I ain't seen him going in the fire department, nothing. I'm thinking he pulled up with the fire truck, like as a friend or a coworker, whatever the case may be, right? I get in the store. Pardon me again. There's a dude at the counter. You know, I ain't gonna say taking forever. It kind of be like sometimes it be the customers and the employee, but the employees don't be understanding English well. It's stupid, but I'm in the store waiting in a line, you know what I'm saying? And there's a Caucasian fella in front of me. I look in his hand, you know, I ain't trying to be nosy or nothing, but I'm sitting there forever. What am I gonna look at? I'm not a person to pull out my phone in the store and be hitting the phone, or if I'm waiting on a car to, you know, for cars to go past for me to cross the street, I'm not somebody to pull out my phone. So with that case being said, I'm looking around. I ain't trying to be nosy. I ain't trying to see if he got money in his hand or a credit card. I'm just looking around like, all right, what's taking so long? Like, and I just seen his hand, bang. He got that copper looking scrubby in his hand, right? So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Instantly. Then, bang, I look to the left, there's 3 lighters, 3 Bics. I'm like, oh, they getting it popping. I look in there. I don't know if it was his hand or the employee's hand at the time. They had a couple of them things in their hand. I'm like, oh yeah, he's one of them. He's about to go get it booming tonight. He's not playing at all. Like 3 lighters. It was definitely like 2 or 3 crack pipes. He might have had 3. He might have had 3 lighters, 3 crack pipes, and 1 chorboard, 1 scrubby. You feel me? Older white man. 36 to 44-ish, somewhere around there, right? Glasses, dressed regular, just like the average white dude. I'm like, dang, he about to get melted. How did I leave before? Did I leave before him? Nah, I didn't. He left before me. Obviously, he is in line before me. I was trying to figure out how I went afterwards. So, whatever. He leave out the store. I'm like, okay, he about to go get high. Who about to serve him his crack for the night? Somebody about to be happy real quick. Either they already got the call, or they about to get the call, or he about to come knock on the door, or he already knocked on the door. However that goes, he might go to the airport, whatever. However it might go, right? He might go to the police station. You look like he might be a cop. Tell you the truth. Might be an undercover cop. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is the first time it came to my mind, right? Because the man pulled off on the M5. Maybe 17 or let's say 15 to 18, somewhere between there. Maybe even 19. I can't, tell you the particular years, but that was the guy that pulled up in the 5 and moved so quick that I didn't even know he got out the car. So he pulled up in the 5, bought his crack, or my bad, pardon me, I don't want to lie on him. Pulled up in the 5, jumped out real quick, bought his crack pipe, his couple lighters, and his scrub. Why they keep pulling in a lot like that? Who comes to the same spot twice and almost do not the same exact thing, but something so similar? It's like, what are you doing? And honestly, I know it ain't nothing because they got their light on, but still, I don't like shit like that. That's I don't like. Guess I'm kicking with y'all. That's it. My hands is a little cold. I could put my gloves on, or at least my glove. The one that's holding the phone, that's the one that's cold. That's the one that's cold. The one that's holding the phone. This thing done got super crazy on me. Well, so mad if I just dropped my phone. Y'all probably won't even be able to tell. I can't turn it, but pardon me, that whole water down there, all that is. I could put the light on it. Did I feel? I couldn't feel that well. All ice right there. And not solid ice, ice that's definitely gonna break. Alright, now I'm mad because pardon me, family. I mean to spit so many times in your ear. I'm glad I looked for my water though, because my mouth is most certainly dry and I don't have it in my hand, which possibly could have led to me forgetting it. My nose is most certainly running, but I ain't tripping because I was just out here, meaning. And if my nose is running, that's a good thing. It's actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me though. I was just gonna walk the steps with y'all for a minute. I was gonna walk with y'all. The wind's starting to blow. That vibe starting to sweep through. Feel me? Alright, yeah. I could talk your air out. And in fact, that's what I'm gonna do. But shout out to that man that I seen about to enjoy his night. Pardon me, but I had to. More drainage. You know what I'm saying? Nose running, mucus. I know what I do. But, yeah, shout out to him about to go have his little crack gathering and go get high with people. And that correlates. And this is how the universe works, right? The guy that I made saying drug gatherings or intoxicated gatherings, however I worded it, it's not popping, it's not it, it's not the way. I made that guy before I even seen him. I just seen him yesterday. That guy is like, you know what I'm saying? Days old. That's how the universe worked. I wasn't even speaking on him, but it just like revealed itself to me again. Like, look, this is what's going on. Not that I don't know that already, you know what I'm saying? And no slight to that gentleman. You know what I mean? He at the UE in the middle, you know what I mean? Middle of the road. Pulled off. In his 5 at a decent pace. Might be a cop. I don't know nobody that don't got nothing. I mean, I know he probably hiding it from his wife or his kids. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? It ain't even my business, right? But I seen it. It's a part of my experience. I could speak on it freely as much or as least as I want. Who I see today? I ain't see no dang. I ain't see no queens today. Oh, yes, I did. I seen two. They always, mostly. And I'm gonna say I get it. I don't approve. I'm not with it. I'm not hooray, no. But I do get, like, the moms wanting to, you get what I'm saying? Because now it's like a trickle-down effect, right? So, like, for the most part, for my generation and around that area, right, our moms as children didn't have weave at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think weave was a thing to where, you know what I'm saying, that was even an option. They had their real hair as children when they were a youth. And now what the fuck is that? And look, like my whole mustache is snotty. It's all glistening in the light. But our parents probably didn't have weave. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that weave was introduced in their generation growing up, right? The finger waves, all the bobs and ponytails and all that stuff, right? 90s. So what? Weave probably came in the 90s. I mean, they probably had like different stuff like wigs and stuff like that, right? But we wasn't, I don't think we were really wearing wigs like that. Obviously not me, but I don't think we were wearing wigs like that. So the weave probably came in, I don't know, we could say late 80s, 90s. Definitely the 90s for sure, right? So then you got the mom's first experience to it. Weaved out, permed out. Permed out, that's really what it is. Conditioners and all that goofy stuff. And then now their children have it, which would be my generation, right? They grew up with it in middle school and elementary, all the way down to elementary. There was multitude, if not just about all, of my classmates with a similar hue that had weave in her hair. Literally. I could think back, maybe not all the time. Some all the time. Like, they never wore their real hair. And when they did it, it was like, dang. Not like, dang, it's messed up. As a kid, yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, oh, she's bald head. But, I don't know. These weaves be so ugly. Like, y'all look so, I'm gonna just say it. And y'all know I love y'all. Love y'all to death, to the moon and back. So I'm flat. But, like, whatever type stuff y'all be putting on y'all head, it looks so stupid. Like, it looked dumb. I don't know where this came from. I remember the days of baby hairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, with women and even men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing just for humans, for us. I ain't gonna say for all humans. I don't know. I can't speak on that. Maybe there's another, species or race, whatever you want to call it, that has it. But for us, we had baby hairs. Not no edges, not like, what the fuck is an edge? Like, y'all are lost and delusional. I had to tell a little girl that, like, your edges. You ever you don't got edges, you got baby hair. You have beautiful hair, long hair. You want to cut it, you want to wear a weave and swing it around. Like, they don't want to listen to. Don't nobody want to listen. So I got to look at it like it ain't my mission. Just for certain individuals, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the person drawing the same message in your head every time I see you. Told you once about your weave. Maybe I'll tell you like every year. You know what I'm saying? To remind you, depending on how young you are. But if it's like, I know you remember it, so I ain't gonna keep telling you. Especially for adults. Y'all obviously remember. I only got to say it once. But listen, y'all look stupid. With the swirl on this side matching, the swirl on this side matching, a Q curl right here, a Q curl right here, another swirl matching, another stiff as ever. Stiff as ever. Sometimes your hair might move. I'm not gonna lie, it looks stupid. It's not cute. I don't know. Like, I don't know if y'all try to get other women because other women think it's cute. I don't know if, like, somebody probably told you look cute because I don't know. They didn't tell you your hair was cute. You know, usually, unless men lie, I'm going to tell the truth. I always told the truth. Listen, you got something that look ugly I don't like, I'm going to say it. And you might not like, you know what I'm saying, my response, but don't ask me. I'll tell you some micros look nice. Some braids look nice. Some plait, something like that maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's stiff, stupid looking, like your hair don't move. And then when they start to get old, it looks super crazy. Like, y'all be keeping it in. Putting yourself on, I don't know. And I ain't saying your hair gotta be 100 every time you shown or seen or visualized, but with that stuff, like, it ain't even your hair. You look wild right now. It's a quick little, go at the ladies. Gotta keep it even. And for the gentlemen, myself included, right? Because, alright, the moon's still not visible. They still over here sitting on the lot like that cop, honestly. But for the gentlemen, the corny stuff. I just heard the corniest story ever, like, from, nah, he don't claim to be a street dude, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna put that title on him. That's something I respect. But you know what I'm saying? He moved like that. He moved like, you know what I'm saying? That he wanna be that. I'm gonna speak on him real lightly because it's all love for the brother, but I gotta keep it 100. He just did the super cornball stuff within the last 24 hours. He gave a story, and for someone who has family fighting for their life since a youth, that got some youth, feel me? Follow that up. Just follow it. It'll take you where you need to go mentally, right? And for him to do what he just did, like, what? Especially if it ain't nothing where you ain't tripping. If you ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, like, get it settled. I don't want to get too specific. If you ain't about to get it settled the proper way through proper structures and, proper actions, then go about it the way that you move it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to put a title on him because he don't claim that title, but there's some wild stuff. And then you listening to somebody else. This ain't got nothing to do. You the one going out there, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, what? He went out there like he was the city. Let him tell it. Said he went out there like he was the city. And basically sat there and watched the city take him down to the city. Crazy. Follow that too. You just gotta follow it. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all makes sense. It all makes sense. But like I said, that's all love to him. His role model is shout out to him too. I ain't got no hate for nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do a little better. Even this little time right now being outside is beautiful. Beautiful, just sitting here. I don't get to do this often. The ice look nice. Got like little divots, and there's usually a bunch of ducks in here. I don't see them right now. I wonder where they at. It's not true. The birds do not go south in the winter. I know we always heard that. I don't know if I ever told you that. The birds do not fly south for the winter. They still be here all winter. Maybe there might be a particular species that, can't bear the temperatures. I'm sure of that. But all birds do not fly south for the winter. But gentlemen, we gotta get it together. Oh, he had a super hard. Ooh. I seen a super hard jacket earlier. Hard. It just had Storm on it. I'm not a big theme, comic, you know what I'm saying? All in that type realm, type fanatic person, right? But just the fact that it had like lightning bolts, it had Storm on it, it had an X on it. can look at that X however you want, right? Angles, angels. I ain't gonna lie, that jacket was kind of hard. I ain't that type of, not really. Not really. But I ain't gonna talk your head off. I'm gonna do better. It's supposed to be a new year. F this little, just pay attention to the frequency and the stuff that's going on. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to, you get what I'm saying, get too deep on the New Year's and stuff like that. Because I don't really subscribe. Pardon me, I got spit again like a mug. But that's good because my nose is running. I got some mucus coming up. That goofy car just left. I'm about to walk these steps a couple times. Maybe I'll turn the light on. Y'all can walk it with me while I talk. Just a couple lunge walks. Alright. I want to take my hand out, even though it's cold as hell. My hand's cold. It ain't that cold out. It is, alright. Make sure nothing gonna fall. I ain't gonna be able to run them. Yeah, I probably don't want to hear that. But, I can't even see through the woods. That's why cops don't be able to see for real. You only can see like 10 feet ahead of you in the pitch black, even with a flashlight. 15, 20 feet, depending on where it's at. There's something moving. But, yeah, I'm gonna get off that. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Love someone, teach someone, reach someone. Don't preach to no one unless you living in that light, walking in that light. Shine on someone. Pour on them, shine on someone, love someone. Move around, feel me? I'm gonna move around real quick, but I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Dip up out. Y'all have a beautiful, lovely, gorgeous night. Like I was saying, the F this new year. Don't get caught up in it. Just like Christmas and all this other stuff, Thanksgiving, don't get caught up on that. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's happening. You know it's happening. You ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure a way to not have a light right on me, but it's like impossible, and it's so bright. But all right, I'm gonna get up out of here. Deuces, love y'all, peace.